We at Adani welcome you to Mundra, an economic gateway for the nation. We are now landing at Adani's private airstrip based in Mundra. Located 400 kilometers from Ahmedabad, this airstrip has a runway length of 2 kilometers. This is the state-of-the-art Adani House, established in the year 2009. It is Mundra Port's corporate office. We shall now proceed towards the largest commercial port of India, the Mundra Port. Do find the Ro-Ro terminal greeting us with countless parked vehicles waiting to be loaded in the next pure car carrier. The blue-coloured floating pontoon facilitates handling of more than 1 lakh cars every year at the Ro-Ro terminal. We now arrive at the state-of-the-art Adani Mundra Container Terminal, which began its operation in 2007. Next to the Adani Mundra Container Terminal is CT1, and further ahead, you can see the multi-purpose Terminal 2 and the tug berth. The containers loaded on the vessels travel thousands of miles across the oceans to various parts of the world. Mundra Port, which commenced operations in 1998, has achieved numerous milestones in the Indian port sector due to deployment of latest methods and technology. Below, you get to see a large vessel being maneuvered to the berth by tugboats. This is a usual part of daily operations at Mundra Port. On your left is the multi-purpose Terminal 3. The large mobile harbour cranes facilitate the handling of general cargo vessels at Mundra Port. Here, a grain shipment from Australia is being discharged. This cargo shall be eventually transported to the end users. Spread over an area of 120,000 square meters, the steel yard is a dedicated yard for storage of all kinds of steel cargo. Multi-purpose Terminal 1, which was the first terminal to be constructed at Mundra Port, cater to all kinds of liquid cargo. We have now arrived at the latest additions to the Mundra Port facility, Container Terminals 3 and 4. They are equipped to handle the largest container vessels afloat. No wonder the operators here pride themselves in being part of the Mundra Port team. Spread across an enormous area, the container terminals at Mundra Port have 25 key cranes, 77 RTGs and 5 RMGCs that work round the clock, powering every aspect of terminal operations. Mundra Port is a pioneer in deploying eRTGs in India, which has resulted in reduced levels of CO2 and pollution. The recent introduction of remotely operated RTGs is also the first of its kind in India. With 4 container terminals equipped with the best technology, the Adani Mundra Port has the capacity to handle nearly 5 million TEUs annually. From afar, as we look at the tugboats, we can see port operations underway. It is a wonder that such small boats can move such large vessels. With capability to load 10 trains per day, the fertilizer cargo complex dispatches fertilizers to various regions across India in the most efficient manner. We are going through the abundant storage facilities developed at Mundra Port for storing various kinds of import and export cargo. The port has 20 lakh square meters of open storage yards and 3 lakh square meters of covered godowns. Keep a safe distance around these 100 tanks of different sizes and shapes, filled with various kinds of liquid cargo. You will be fascinated to hear that the liquid cargo imported at Mundra port is transported to northern parts of India through cross-country pipelines. The LNG import terminal being constructed shall add one more feather to Mundra port's hat. This is one of the 2 single-point moorings installed to handle crude for companies like IOCL and HMEL. As we exit Mundra Port multi-purpose facility, more sites will continue to attract our attention as we move ahead towards Adani's other projects. Yet another overbridge will improve internal connectivity in Mundra Port as well as externally to national highways. Adani continues to expand its privately owned railway infrastructure, which includes a vast rail line network of around 225 kilometers. The West Basin Terminal, the world's largest coal import terminal, is dedicated to handle vast tons of coal for numerous power plants across India. Established in the year 2010, this terminal has a sophisticated and full integrated mechanized cargo handling system. With 60 million metric tons of annual handling capacity, the West Basin Terminal set a record of more than 150,000 metric tons of coal discharged in 24 hours. With 4,620 megawatt capacity, Adani's Mundra Thermal Power Plant is a unique setup and one of the largest power plants in India. Unlike conventional power plants, Adani Power has a low emissions record. Power generated here is transported to places like Haryana, utilizing HVDC transmission lines stretching to thousands of kilometers. This plant is certified by the UNFCCC and works on supercritical technology. Spread over more than 15,000 acres of area, the Mundra Special Economic Zone is well connected with 6-lane roads meant for internal as well as connectivity with the national highways. The large area is home to numerous industries, tank farms and container freight stations. Starting its operations in the year 2000, Adani Wilmar plant has grown to become the #1 edible oil company and is one of India's largest OLEO plant. Away from the hustle and bustle of Adani SEZ area, we arrive to a calmer place where after days' work, Adani employees find peace in their homes. The Adani Vidya Mandir, located at Bhadreshwar, the Adani Hospital, and the beautiful residential temple are a humble gift to the hard-working people who play an important role in operations at Mundra. As a corporate conglomerate who understands the impact of its activities, Adani's commitment to environmental responsibility remains firm. In a parting note, we would like to thank you for your valuable time. We hope to see you again at Adani, where thinking big, doing better is not just a statement, but an endeavor towards nation building.